Hey, I'm Justin, and this is Liam, and we're from Dust, and we're here chatting with Milky. Dust kind of started at the back end of COVID, I guess, and I've known Liam and Adam from high school, and then I went to a different school for year 11 and 12 and met Kai and Gabe, not at that school, but at through mutual friends from my school. And there was a bit of a scene in Newcastle, so I met them through there. And then, they were starting a band, and we were jamming for a bit, and then I invited my friends Adam and Liam from Maitland, and it kind of just started from there. And then we just kind of playing with ideas, and we all became close very quick as a band, and here we are.
I guess like a lot of the earlier music and earlier shows that we're doing were a lot more harder and a little bit more punkier and, harder music and stuff like that. And with the debut album, we've really tried to expand out of that and do some more softer songs. And that's just some of the stuff that we were listening to while we were recording the album. And we just wanted to show off all the different styles of music that we like. We all listen to heaps of different music and really enjoy a lot of different music. So the debut album just was trying to showcase all that, I guess.
I guess lyrically, it's just a pour out of the brain of one would feel on a day-to-day basis. I guess it just flows through thoughts and feelings that you kind of get that just when you're out in social gatherings or just in day-to-day life, and how things can be tricky and dealing with anxiety and paranoia, but then also dealing with yourself and like being yourself and stuff like that, and just kind of looking at also at like looking at yourself and where you're at now, and just kind of like the everyday conversations you have with yourself when you're talking to your head. And that's kind of lyrically where it kind of stems from. But then there's also heaps of random stuff about other personal stuff about not liking people. We're quite an instrument-based band. We're very influenced by like electronic music and like old 90s electronic artists, and just their way of like using ambient stuff and drones and like droney sounds and pads and shit like that. And I guess we wanted to incorporate that thick feeling of like sound and noise. And I guess that's something that we've always kind of fallen into, whether it's been loud or soft. The noise is kind of like thick, and it's like very big sounds, and at least that's what we try to. Reverb cranked to 11. Yeah, what would you say? You reckon the same?
I highly agree, Justin. And it's just like we've gone to a lot of live shows and have seen some really cool bands that do achieve that really like thick wall of sound, and it's just not with like instruments and stuff like that. So it's really cool to try and experiment with that and integrate that into our own music. Each song approach definitely takes on its own form. Like Justin and Gabe bring a lot of the music in to us, and then we all kind of flip it around at some points, and some of the songs are also collaborative on this album. The EP was very much like we knew what the songs were, and Justin and Gabe had the structures ready to go, and we just needed to kind of create a sound out of all that. What do you reckon, Juz?
Yeah, no, but I would definitely agree. Like this album was more collaborative, and we kind of experimented with all the ideas of writing process. Like, we do have writing processes of it just being me writing a song or Gabe writing a song, but we have no set way of doing it. Someone comes in with a riff, someone comes in with a drum beat, or there's literally nothing there. I feel like we did all of that this project, and I really enjoyed it being more collaborative. And some of my favourite songs of the album were quite collaborative, and it's like I guess I've had that feeling going into the album a lot more, and just being more like open to ideas and not not holding egos and stuff like that. And yeah, front to back. No, well, people who would be a die-hard fan to listen to our album. I don't know. I guess it all just depends on songs that we like. I really like Fairy. Swamped was a really fun one to make. That was a very collaborative song, but I wonder if people would hear that, they would like that or think that we're fucking crazy. What do you reckon?
I was going to say Swamped as well. I really like that one. But I don't know, I really like Aside on the album. That's really fun. That's been a bit of a banger that I've really enjoyed playing. And I also really like Daytide. I guess that shows the two sides, bit of a softer side, and then it kicks off at the end. Yeah. It's just kind of going off what I like, you know. It's not
listen to the whole thing. Yeah. Just listen to the whole thing.
You'll find something you'll like.
Find something. If not, you're an idiot. I'm joking. In Drawbacks, I say the line, when they give you one finger, then you give them all 10, which kind of just refers to something my dad always... It's kind of hilarious. I just think it's funny. And I kind of put it in there because I thought it was funny. But it referred to a saying my dad would always tell me: if someone gives you the finger, then you give them all 10. Just because it's like a funny of like, you don't even deserve one. You deserve all 10 of my fingers. That's how much I don't like you. And I just always thought it was hilarious, and then I decided to put it in a song.
Lyrically, like, I really like Swamped. I just feel like it has some really good little one-liners in there, and just one that, I mean, I guess always kind of sticks out as like, I've got your phone now. I just love that, and like, I've got all your contacts. Like, I reckon it's really sweet.
Far out Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No one would do that. Sorry. Just joking. Just joshing. I don't even know what we expect. We haven't really started yet. I mean, we've been too busy learning all the new songs right now. I don't know. I guess we've always played support shows, and which we love, and those sets have been quite an introduction to what Dust is, and I love playing like 30-minute sets and just doing that. But I feel like obviously these shows are more like headline slots, and you have to show yourself that you're a headline band. So I guess like a set that you would see ups and downs, and yeah, show that you're going to get your money's worth. I would say that, yeah, just like more new songs and just like dynamics, and I would say the same.
Yeah.
There you go. Beautiful. Yeah. Live music is, especially doing live shows and just like the intimate stuff, we really enjoy. That's why we're playing at the Gladstone tonight. It's like just like little shows like that. It's like we really enjoy. It makes it more worthwhile, and there's more of a connection, I guess. That's if anyone's going to come tonight. But and just meeting people afterwards, it makes it all worthwhile, and meet some really lovely people. And yeah, I remember like you remember when we were like that, meeting a band that we liked and how important that felt. So when people meet you and they're a fan of you, it's like, just really appreciate that. And we never expect much. And it's every person matters so much to us. Yeah. Maybe this Australian band called Hate Rock.
Pretty V. Disintegration by The Cure. That was mine.
There you go. Maybe like, The Godfather. This is going to sound really pretentious and shit, but like maybe anything like anything Wong Kar-wai. One of the Blade Runners, I don't care. Just one of them would be great. Maybe the second one. What do you reckon, Liam? Oh, what would yours be? The Muppets Christmas?
Yeah, I would want to write the music for like the Muppets Christmas Carol, or like do a Sweeney Todd rendition or something like that. That'd be great.
Joanna. When's this gonna end? No. What am I thinking? I'm thinking. What do I think about? I think about what I'm doing with my body. Am I moving my legs too much? Now I used to be pretty good with lyrics, but these days I've gotten really bad. So it's like trying to remember the lyrics. Like usually it became a muscle memory, but now it's getting bad out there. I'm getting bad. But so it's usually remembering lyrics.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, absolutely, Hannah Montana. Black fingernails, red wine, Eskimo Joe. The Black Keys with Royal Headache Support. That's pretty fucking boss. What do you reckon?
My first one was Ed Sheeran at the arena. Yeah, that was my first one. But like, if we go like back, it would have been the Wiggles. Like that was my.
Yeah, true. Probably me too. I also have I went to Pete Murray when I was really young, but I don't count that. Oh, we saw The Living End on the weekend. They were pretty amazing. I saw Ortega at the Sydney Recital Hall. That was pretty unforgettable.
Yeah, Young Lean at the Sydney Opera House.
Young Lean at the Opera House. Or trying to think of someone that I'm like a fan of, but not really a big fan. But you watch them, you're like, they were fucking awesome. Yeah, every time you watch Shady Nasty, and anytime we watch our friends, like the Lip Bombs or Armlock or like Twine, they're just anytime we get to watch them is pretty amazing. Spice Girl. Oh yeah. Gothic Spice. What would then you give me my Spice?
I don't know. Curly Spice.
Yeah.
Don't bring up the curls.
Yeah, I was the first thing that came to my head as well. It's probably Curly Spice. Newcastle Bards with Pyro. That's pretty. Dream venue to play. Maybe like where have people played that's pretty dope? Headline or Madison Square Garden. Pretty V. Underworld. Something like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Kenny Beats.
Yeah, probably Kenny Beats. I don't know. Geese.
Yeah.
Claro or something like that. Maybe I don't know. I can't even think it. Keep eating kiwi fruits. Keep having vitamins.
Yeah, don't get sick.
Don't get sick. Yeah. Keep eating kiwi fruits.
Junkie by William S. Burroughs. I finished that. Our producer Wade got us onto it, and it's a fantastic read. Highly recommend.
I'm reading a book on Palestine at the moment. That's really interesting and really good to know the whole history of that. I can't remember the author though, but it's just called On Palestine. I would also say The Outsider by the author I can't remember, but it's also Stranger. That book was really good. The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy. Anything Thin Lizzy. If you just press play on Thin Lizzy, I'll be happy. Or like, maybe like Sade. Anything like Your Love Is King. A nice way to go out. Kind of sad, but would be really nice. What about
Yeah, I don't know. Last song. God, yeah, just like what were we listening to last night?
Into my arms.
Yeah, a bit of Nick Cave.
when I learnt how to play Back in Black on the drums. It was the first time I ever learned on the drums because I learnt drums before I could play guitar, and yeah, probably that moment. That was pretty big.
My dad and my mum were very musical, so I watched them play all the instruments and stuff, so that was pretty cool. My auntie played in like an Irish band like in Maitland, so I really rated that when I was younger. So yeah, I guess that was it.